When you are on the receiving end of a tangible expression of Christ's love through other people, the way that we have been, you can't help but have that well up in you and want to be poured back out.
We're Larry and Lisa Jameson, and we're here today to tell you about God's crazy love and how we've experienced that in our lives, even through, in fact, mostly through very difficult times. Looking back, after the birth of our first two daughters, Alex and Erin, we had a significant marriage crisis that really shook us. And the Lord worked through prayer, through temperament counseling, through a small group around us that continually pointed us back to Jesus. And we made it through. And in fact, we made it through stronger. So we thought, wow, now that we're going to have our third child, we didn't know it was a daughter at the time, that crisis was, we were strong, we were ready, let's go at this. But it didn't end up working that way.
When Carly was 2.5 years old, she was diagnosed with Angelman syndrome. She's missing part of her 15th maternal chromosome. And that means that she has seizures and a sleep disorder, gastrointestinal issues, severe speech and communication impairments, and other virtually delays in every area of her development. For a season of her life between her toddler and preschool years, we did a home-based therapy program with her that we, the long story short of it is that we had to ask for a lot of help, and we got a lot of help. In fact, it's such a remarkable expression of God's love on us through other people that it's become a book. And just the crazy, overwhelming expression of that love, and then the crazy process of feeling inspired to write a book and everything is just a crazy story about God's crazy love for us and how we ended up having to respond in ways that didn't make any sense to us at the time, and still in many ways don't.
We love Joshua 3, where the Lord is going to take the Israelites into the promised land finally. And he tells Joshua, not that I'm going to part the waters just like I did the Red Sea 40 years ago, but instead that you need to go and step into the water. So they actually had to do something before the Lord would act. That is the reason why our ministry is called Walk Right In Ministries. It's part of that obedience that we've been sensing. And now we have the opportunity to walk in one-on-one relationships, in relationships with couples, people who are experiencing all sorts of difficulties. Could be marital, could be financial, could be employment, could be special needs, children, all those things. The Lord has put us in a place where we have credibility with that because we've walked through all those things ourselves.
Yeah. And what's really cool is that that's, again, how God designed it to be. In 2 Corinthians chapter 1, there's 4 verses that say basically that we receive comfort from the Holy Spirit so that we can share it with others. And that is such a meaningful verse for us, because as it is for a lot of people who have experienced suffering, because you begin to realize that, we are not saying anything novel. First of all, everything that we've learned and are speaking into other people's lives comes from the scriptures. So it's not new, it's not something that we made up or anything. But the beauty of it is that we can hear these messages from our pastor or a neighbor or a friend 1,000 times, but when we hear it from somebody who's walked in similar shoes to us, there's a power there, there's a resonating influence.
As we've gone through this, I certainly learned that the Lord is near, that Jesus is near to us, even in the difficult times, and especially in the difficult times.
And that, to me, is just God's crazy, amazing love that has shown us and kept reminding us that to just stay with me today, just be near to me today, walk shoulder to shoulder with me, one step at a time, and let me worry about how it's all going to play out days and years and decades into the future.